This is the first module of our stress management course. Let's start by exploring different types and varieties of stress. Stress isn't a one size fits all experience. It comes in many forms, and understanding the variety helps us recognize and respond to it better. First, let's look at positive stress. Not all stress is bad. Positive stress is the kind that motivates you to act and grow. For example, you are preparing for a big exam or starting a new job. It's challenging. You might feel nervous, but it gives you the energy and focus to perform well. Positive stress is short term and manageable. It's what helps you rise to the occasion. Second is acute stress. This is the most common type of stress. It's intense but short lived. Acute stress happens when you're faced with a sudden challenge or unexpected event. For example, you miss your train on the way to work and feel panicked about being late. This stress ends once the situation has resolved, like when you catch the next train or inform your boss. Yeah. The third is something called as chronic stress. This is the type of stress that sticks around often because the source of stress feels endless or out of your control. Chronic stress can wear you down over time and affect your health. For example, ongoing financial problems or a toxic work environment that you feel unable to escape. Unlike acute stress, chronic stress doesn't have a clear endpoint, which makes it more draining. The fourth type of stress is episodic acute stress. Some people experience stress in bursts. Acute stress is what happens repeatedly. This is called episodic acute stress, and it can feel like you're always in a cycle of stress. For example, you're juggling deadlines at work, and just when one project finishes, another one begins. You never seem to catch a break. This keeps recurring. The last one is traumatic stress. This is the type of stress caused by traumatic events. It's more severe and can lead to severe conditions like PTSD. For example, experiencing a car accident, natural disaster, or any forms of abuse and violence, including discrimination. Traumatic stress can linger long after the event, affecting how you feel and respond to life. Now, why does understanding these types of stress matter? Well, each type of stress affects us differently. Some might push us to grow, while others can feel very, very overwhelming. Recognizing the type of stress you're dealing with is the first step towards managing it. Now that we understand the different varieties of stress, let's move on to what causes stress and how to recognize your own triggers.